Hello YouTube world. The reason I'm making this video is for any adult that is older that is considering getting braces. I am 47, I have 2 daughters, and I have 4 grandkids. So some people may be thinking, why did you wait so late in life, or why are you doing it now? What does it matter now? But to me, I have waited for 34 years to have braces. I have waited and I have dreamed and I have wanted, and it never worked out for me. When I was 13, my parents took me twice to have bonding done, and at that time, you don't think about your parents having financial struggles. You don't think about anything other than your parents lied to you, and you're not important to them. This is something that means a lot to you, and then as you get older, you realize, and you get married and you have kids, and you realize, it was a financial thing. But it didn't stop the self-esteem issues that I grew up with. I grew up with very low self-esteem in this area. It was something that I always struggled with, and it really bothered me. When I had children, they needed braces, and they became first, of course, and I just became on the back burner. I put the dream on the back, thinking it was never going to happen. You go through the things when you get married, you go through debts that you have, different things, and so it just never was possible until now. Now it's like, the reality of it has been unreal. It's like the day I was going to get the braces, I stood in the kitchen and my husband just hugged me and held me because I seriously cried for 35 minutes, maybe an hour, just flooded with the emotions of the reality that I was actually getting braces. I was actually going to see this dream happen, and this area of my life completely changed. The funny part to me, since I've had the braces, is before I could hide it because I just had learned to hide it. My kids knew, my brother and sisters knew, my family knew I had crooked teeth, but my mother-in-law, she didn't even have a clue I had crooked teeth, as well as the people that I deal with on a regular basis. Everyone keeps coming up like, I didn't know you had crooked teeth. Obviously now, because the braces keep my bottom lip down, I can't hide it. My top teeth were always pretty straight, it's like, except this one. But it's these right here. You can't really see it, but I watched my teeth, like they say, it's the watch pot never boils. Well, this one, I can see it moving forward, and that one a little bit. The spaces are spreading out. I went with the self-ligating braces, which I will only have to wear for 12 months. I was always told before I would have to wear them for 3 to 4 years, but this orthodontist was like, no, you only have to wear them 12 months. And the difference in the self-ligating and the traditional is I don't have to wear those bands, the bands that you see a lot of kids or people wear. They're different colored. I don't have to wear those. This has gates that pulls down, and then the wire is able to go in, and it moves freely, helps your teeth move, and cuts the time in half. When you're in the orthodontist chair, it cuts all the time in half. So it's been the best decision I made. I'm a music minister. I'm a church secretary. When I get up and sing, when I do music and stuff, I'm very confident. I get up and it doesn't bother me if I'm in front of one or I'm in front of a million people. I can talk, I can sing, I can do different things. It doesn't bother me at all. But you get me one-on-one with somebody, and my first reaction is to think that they look straight at my teeth. And it's surprising how now I'm finding out that they don't, but to me it was just, I was very self-conscious of it. Even when you become an adult, just because you are an adult does not mean you stop having self-esteem issues. It doesn't mean that you stop dealing with things that affect your self-esteem and your confidence. There are areas in all of our lives, and it seems to be worse when you're an adult. The pressure is so much stronger. And then, unfortunately, the things in this world, the pressure of being beautiful, the pressures of looking good is there. But for me, this is just a decision I made. The timing was right. It worked out perfect. When I got the braces on, it did not hurt. The way that they did it was actually, they had these little, I don't even know what you'd call them, but anyway, they put the top 10 on at one time and the bottom 10 on at one time. A lot of the videos I've watched, they put the brackets on individually. Mine were not done that way. It was just at once, seriously, like they had put glue on them, and they pull my teeth back, or my mouth back, and then they just seriously pushed it up and pushed it down, and then she did this little light on them, and then she pulled the first layer off of that was holding on the brackets, and then she pulled a second one off, and then I got the brackets, and then she put the wire in, and then she closed the gates. They did not hurt at all. The next day around 10, 11 o'clock, I started feeling some pain, and enough to where I came home and I took 2 a leave. But then after that, the top 4 and the bottom 4 have been sore continuously. It'll be 3 weeks Thursday, and they're still sore. I can't bite down on anything. Eating food is, my husband and I have laughed about it. If you want to lose weight, get braces. But you can't, I haven't been able to chew very well. And then the food that I have been able to chew, mainly like sauteed chicken or whatever, breast, I put it towards the back, but then I hate stuff in my teeth, but my mouth was getting sore from chewing, and I didn't eventually just, lose interest in eating food. And the best thing for me has been mashed potatoes, smoothies, puddings, jellos, things like that. I'll get cold water sometimes and swish around in my mouth, which will help. It does help. Those have been the issues that I've had. Oh, the other thing is these little hooks that are on these have caught in my jaw. Your mouth has to callus over to get used to the braces. I only had to wear wax a couple of days just because it kept poking. The biggest thing I'm finding now, though, is my jaw getting stuck in the actual little hook things and then having to pull it out. That's happened a couple of times, and that's made it sore, but pretty much, though, my mouth has calloused over where I haven't had to wear any wax. I do have a bridge up on this top left side that the brackets weren't holding on to as well. The very first day I got them, one of them popped off, and then the next day another one popped off. So when I went back to have it fixed, they just left one because the bridge acts as one tooth. But other than that, I haven't had any issues. No brackets breaking, no wires breaking, no wires poking. It's just been sore teeth, which you get used to. And I heard the first adjustment's going to be tough. But the biggest issue I have, though, like I said, is the biting in the front and chewing, and then the little hooks getting in my jaw. I highly recommend it if you are looking to get braces as an adult, and if it's at all possible, do it. Don't let anything stop you. That's just something that I felt I needed to do for myself. It helps me. Even now, when I'm talking to people, it doesn't bother me now because I know what I've got these braces on for. They know what I've got the braces on for. And just to know I only have to wear them a short time is just amazing to me. It's a very emotional journey for me. So please refrain from any ugly comments, any negative comments. I want this to be a positive, uplifting video that would help somebody. I don't care if it's 1 or 1,000,000 people. I want to be able to help someone that is trying to make this decision. Maybe they, think that they're too old, but you're not. I totally recommend, if it's something that you can afford and it's something that you can do and the time is right in your life, I say go for it. It will be the best decision that you made. I hope this video will help somebody. My next adjustment is July 17th, so I will see you then. I will keep the videos updated, and I'm sure you will see a lot of changes. I'm looking forward to it. Have a good day.